In the next 5 videos in this series, we'll take you on a bicycle tour of Dalmatia, a group of islands off the coast of Croatia. The tour riders assemble in Split on the mainland and ferry to the island of Hvar for the first and second stages of the tour, then transfer to the islands of Korčula and Millet for the third and fourth stages. The final stage explores the scenic Paleoshots Peninsula before transferring to Dubrovnik. Arriving at Split Airport, a side trip to Trogir is recommended. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is packed with well-preserved medieval architecture, a rich history, and compact size, making it ideal for a short, immersive visit where you can experience the essence of Croatian culture and history in just a couple of hours. Split is one of the most vital maritime hubs in the Adriatic Sea, due to its strategic geographic location, its role in the cruise ship industry, and an extensive ferry network, making it the gateway to the Dalmatian Coast. Also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Split was a thriving Roman city 2 millennia ago. The must-see historic attractions include an ancient palace built by the Roman Emperor Diocletian in the 4th century, which now dominates the old town of Split. Ferry transfers are key to this bike tour, as the rides span several of the Dalmatian islands. On the evening before the bike tour, riders assemble in Split for a ferry ride to Hvar Island and the first 2 stages of riding. The first cycling stage begins in Stari Grad, then climbs a moderate hill to Vrban and descends into Vrbovska and follows the scenic coastline to Jelsa. Then we return to Stari Grad, where the route goes uphill and crests at 400 meters, followed by 12 kilometers of mostly freewheeling through Brut and into Hvar. A 46-kilometer ride with a total of 544 meters of elevation gain. Our group assembles at the ferry port, or Trajeka Luka, in Stari Grad for a morning departure. Here we are fitted with our bicycles and debriefed on our day's agenda. Then off we go, following our tour leader to a nearby bicycle path. Within 100 meters, we're treated to a view of Plaža Ratica, a beach that stretches along the Hvar Island coastline. It's 11 a.m. in the morning, and it's already 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Riding into the center of Stari Grad, we pass some of the many pleasure boats that moor on Hvar Island. Our route takes us through the town square, working inland toward Dole. Leaving Stari Grad, we cross State Highway 116 and follow local highway 6204 into Dal. These roads are popular for cycling groups, as we see on the opposite lane. This minor grade is our first hill climbing test of the day. Soon we enter the town of Vrban. Where we crest the hill in front of the Church of the Holy Spirit. Then a breezy downhill into a valley of farming and vineyards. And another crossing of the busy state highway. Before heading east on a minor road, taking us toward Vrbovska. The town has a scenic approach along a stream that empties into the Adriatic. It is known as the Little Venice of Croatia, with pedestrian bridges that connect the two banks. Further downstream, the basin widens into Vrboska Bay, a natural harbor for pleasure and fishing boats. Leaving Vrboska, we are treated with a view across the bay. Cycling 2 kilometers east, we enter Jelsa, where we stop for lunch and prepare to loop back to Stari Grad. Jelsa is known for its wine production and the annual wine festival, featuring wines native to Hvar Island, held every August. Our return to Stari Grad is a little more than 10 kilometers on a more direct but less scenic route. Back at the port, we've noticed the increased cloud cover and drop in the temperature as we make our way toward the harbor filled with moored boats. We leave Stari Grad in what is called the Old Road to Hvar, which was replaced by a tunnel in 2001, making this route obsolete and mostly traffic-free. As we make our way up the moderate grade, raindrops are beginning to fall. Reaching the intersection with State Route 116, the new highway to Hvar, our group convenes for the climb. With the rain increasing, we begin the climb. Here is when we regret our long lunch break. Over the next 6.8 kilometers, the road climbs 336 meters for an average 5% gain, with sections up to 8%. Our group waits for everyone to reach the high point, a deserved break at Velogrobli, where we are treated to a stunning view of the island of Brač and mainland Croatia in the distance. After a break and hydration, we head toward Hvar on a mostly downhill run. Although we have 70 more meters to climb to the crest of the mountain at 406 meters above sea level, continuing our downhill run, we enter the town of Brač. The village and its surroundings are known for the production of high-quality lavender oil and other lavender products. As we reach the lower elevations, the lush greenery reflects a combination of a favorable climate, natural water sources, and the forestation efforts resulting in the landscapes that characterize the Dalmatian islands today. Entering Hvar back at sea level, we make our way to the bike trailer to park our bikes and await another day of travel in Dalmatia. Hvar town is the biggest city on the island of Hvar and is one of the oldest towns in Europe, with roots tracing back to ancient Greek and Roman times. The Hvar Fortress is a prominent historical landmark overlooking the town. It was built in the 13th century during the Venetian rule of Hvar. St. Stephen's Square is one of the largest and most beautiful in Croatia, surrounded by buildings from the 15th to the 17th centuries and dominated by the Cathedral of St. Stephen. Recently, Hvar has gained popularity for its lively nightlife, attracting a young crowd with its numerous bars, clubs, and beach parties. 4 more stages of riding await our intrepid group of 16 riders, plus our group leader. Each stage will be featured on this YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe below to be notified as more stages are released.